care for persons on board and environment, international organizations and conventions. Safety of life at sea. The SOLAS Convention is the most important international treaty for the safety of merchant ships. It first came into force in 1914 after the Titanic disaster. Presently, the 1974 amendment is in force. The main objective of the SOLAS Convention is to specify minimum standards for the construction, equipment, and operation of ships compatible with their safety. The Indian flag state should ensure that ships which fly the Indian flag should comply with the requirements of SOLAS. To ensure compliance, a number of certificates have been prescribed in the SOLAS Convention. Each certificate has a validity period with an initial survey and an intermediate survey. In brief, SOLAS has laid out rules with respect to the following: construction, subdivision, and stability, fire protection and fire extinction, life-saving appliances and arrangements, radio communications, safety of navigation, carriage of dangerous goods, nuclear ships, management for safe operation of ships, safety measures for high-speed craft, special measures to enhance maritime safety, additional safety measures for bulk carriers. Additionally, the Convention has established codes to give detailed guidelines of the Convention requirements. Examples of such codes are listed below: Bulk Carrier Code, Bulk Loading Unloading Code, Grain Code, International Maritime Dangerous Goods Code, Life Saving Appliances Code, Fire Safety Systems Code, International Safety Management Code, International Ship and Port Facility Security Code, International Safety Management Code. The purpose of this code is to provide an international standard for the safe management and operation of ships and for pollution prevention. The objectives of the code are to ensure safety at sea, prevention of human injury or loss of life, and avoidance of damage to the environment, in particular to the marine environment and to property. Under ISM, every company has to have a safety management system in place with functional requirements listed below: safety and environmental protection policy, instructions and procedures to ensure safe operation of ships, and protection of the environment in compliance with relevant international and flag state legislation. Defined levels of authority and lines of communication between and amongst shore and shipboard personnel. Procedures for reporting accidents and non-conformities with the provisions of this code. Procedures to prepare for and respond to emergency situations. Procedures for internal audits and management reviews. In short, the ISM way is plan it, do it, and record it, and retain the records. International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships, MARPOL. In 1967, the tanker Torrey Canyon ran aground while entering the English Channel, and spilled her entire cargo of 120,000 tons of crude oil into the sea. This incident raised questions about measures in place to prevent oil pollution from ships, and also exposed deficiencies in the existing system for providing compensation following accidents at sea. This incident gave birth to the 1973 International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships. Before the convention could be enforced, a series of tanker pollution incidents called for amendments to the 1973 convention by a protocol. The convention is now known as the MARPOL 73-78. The convention includes regulations aimed at preventing and minimizing pollution from ships, both accidental pollution and that from routine operations. MARPOL consists of the following technical annexes: Annex 1. Regulations for the prevention of pollution by oil. Annex 2. Regulations for the control of pollution by noxious liquid substances in bulk. Annex 3. Prevention of pollution by harmful substances carried by sea in packaged form. Annex 4. Prevention of pollution by sewage from ships. Annex 5. Prevention of pollution by garbage from ships. Annex 6. Prevention of air pollution from ships.